You've probably seen these headlines touting the latest lab-grown or plant-based burger breakthroughs, but here's what science really says about this new type of meat. Today we'll reveal its dark side. Let's dig in. New research is revealing some surprising truths. We'll debunk common assumptions and help you make informed choices. Plant-based meat is booming, marketed as a healthier, more ethical alternative to traditional meat. But what does science really say? A 2024 study found that some plant-based meats contain 2 to 3 times more sodium than regular beef. This is an important hidden risk for heart health. And here's a gut check. It's often used for its concentrated protein content and ability to form gels and emulsions. The results revealed that some plant-based meats contain 2 to 3 times more sodium than regular beef. Methylcellulose, a synthetic additive derived from plant sources, is often used in plant-based meat to thicken and stabilize its texture. However, this assumption may not always hold true. The marketing hype often overshadows the truth about these products. Terms like plant-based and clean eating are often used as greenwashing tactics to mislead consumers into thinking these products are healthier or more sustainable than they actually are. It is crucial to be aware of these marketing ploys and do your own research before making purchasing decisions. Plant-based meat is not always what it seems. Some products may be heavily processed, containing dozens of artificial ingredients that don't align with a truly healthy diet. Reading the ingredient list and understanding what you're putting into your body is essential. Don't fall for the marketing hype. Just because a product is labeled as plant-based doesn't automatically make it a nutritional powerhouse. By being informed and cautious, you can make better choices for your health and well-being. While plant-based meat production generally has a lower carbon footprint compared to animal agriculture, it's not necessarily better for the environment in all aspects. Whole foods, whether plant or animal, still reign supreme. The key is to choose minimally processed options and complement them with a balanced diet rich in fruits, vegetables, and whole grains. By making smart choices, you can enjoy the best of both worlds, reducing the need for ultra-processed alternatives. So what will you choose? A plant-based burger or a whole food alternative? Share your thoughts below. And don't forget to subscribe for more insightful nutrition videos. Stay healthy. One major consideration is the environmental impact of the ingredients used in plant-based meat. Many of these products rely on highly processed ingredients such as soy protein isolates and modified starches. The production of these ingredients involves intensive processing, energy consumption, and the use of chemicals, all of which contribute to greenhouse gas emissions. Additionally, plant-based meat production can lead to monoculture farming, which involves growing a single crop, such as soy or pea, over large areas of land. This practice can have several negative environmental impacts, including soil erosion, water pollution, and a decrease in biodiversity. Furthermore, the manufacturing process of plant-based meat requires significant energy and resources, including water, for cleaning and packaging. The transportation and distribution of these products also contribute to their overall environmental impact. While plant-based meat may be better than beef in some ways, it's not necessarily a sustainable solution. The environmental benefits of plant-based meat depend on various factors, including the specific ingredients used, the manufacturing process, and the scale of production. It's important to consider the entire life cycle of these products, from ingredient production to disposal, to make informed decisions about their environmental impact. However, research suggests that this ingredient may not be easily digested by our gut bacteria, leading to potential digestive discomfort. On the other hand, added fibers are included in some plant-based meats to mimic the fibrous texture of real meat. Unfortunately, these synthetic fibers can also interfere with the balance of our gut microbiome, which can affect digestion and overall gut health. Our gut microbiome consists of trillions of bacteria that play a crucial role in breaking down food, synthesizing vitamins, and supporting our immune system. When these delicate microbial balances are disrupted, it can lead to digestive issues such as bloating, constipation, or diarrhea. This is where things get really interesting. Recent studies have explored the impact of plant-based meat on gut health, shedding light on the potential challenges associated with certain ingredients. For instance, a 2023 study published in the journal Nutrients investigated the effects of methylcellulose on gut microbiota and metabolism in healthy individuals. The study found that consumption of methylcellulose led to an increase in fecal bile acids, which can contribute to digestive discomfort. Another study published in the same journal in 2022 examined the impact of added fibers on gut microbiota and inflammation in overweight adults. The results indicated that these fibers may have an adverse effect on the gut microbiome, potentially leading to changes in bowel habits and an increased feeling of abdominal fullness. This finding challenges the common perception that plant-based diets are inherently low in sodium. The study analyzed a range of products including Beyond Burgers, Impossible Burgers, vegan deli slices, and more. It was conducted by researchers from the University of Toronto and the University of Alberta in Canada. They discovered that a typical serving of plant-based meat can contain anywhere from 400 to 900 milligrams of sodium. To put this into perspective, the recommended daily intake of sodium for adults is 2,300 milligrams. This means that consuming a single serving of some plant-based meats can account for nearly half of the recommended daily sodium intake. The study suggests that the high sodium content in plant-based meats is likely due to the need for flavor enhancement and preservation. Manufacturers often add sodium to improve the taste and extend the shelf life of these products. However, excessive sodium intake has been linked to various health issues including high blood pressure and cardiovascular disease. Therefore, consumers should be mindful of the sodium content in plant-based meat alternatives and consider it as part of their overall dietary sodium intake. The findings of this study highlight the importance of reading nutrition labels and being aware of the sodium content in all types of foods, including plant-based options. While plant-based meat can be part of a balanced diet, it's essential to choose products with lower sodium content and complement them with fresh fruits, vegetables, and whole grains to maintain good health. Next, there's methylcellulose, a synthetic additive used to thicken and stabilize plant-based meat products. Although derived from plant sources, it undergoes significant chemical modifications, making it a potentially problematic ingredient for gut health. Additionally, some plant-based meats contain modified food starch, which is produced through highly processed and chemically intensive methods. These starches are often used to bind ingredients together and add texture. Then there are the flavor enhancers, like monosodium glutamate, also known as MSG, which is added to boost savory flavors. And let's not forget about the artificial coloring that gives plant-based meat its appealing red color. These synthetic dyes are used to mimic the appearance of raw meat. Now you might be wondering, why are there so many ingredients in plant-based meat? The answer lies in the challenges of replicating meat's complex composition and texture. To achieve a desirable consistency, manufacturers often rely on multiple protein sources, starches, and gums. The combination of these ingredients helps create a product that can resemble the texture and mouthfeel of real meat. However, the sheer number of ingredients raises concerns about the product's overall healthfulness and digestion. So while plant-based meat offers an alternative to traditional meat, the extensive use of artificial additives and synthetic coloring may not align with the health goals of consumers seeking natural and wholesome food options. Some ingredients like methylcellulose and added fibers can disrupt gut bacteria and digestion. They are designed to mimic meat texture, not support gut health. Plus, it's not always green. While better than beef in some ways, the environmental impact of industrially produced plant meat still includes monoculture farming, heavy processing, and packaging waste. Most plant-based meats are ultra-processed, containing dozens of ingredients, including soy protein isolate, methylcellulose, flavor enhancers, and artificial coloring. Now let's explore the truth behind plant-based meat. Be sure to stick around for our final verdict. You won't want to miss it. Ultra-processed plant-based meat has hundreds of ingredients. To make it, manufacturers use chemical processes to extract proteins, starches, and fibers from plants like soy, pea, and wheat. These basic components are then combined with dozens of additives, emulsifiers, and flavorings to create a product that resembles ground meat, chicken nuggets, or even fish fillets. So what's wrong with this approach? Well, the answer lies in the complexity of replicating meat's unique texture, taste, and appearance. Manufacturers go to great lengths to achieve this, sometimes using up to 15 different protein sources in one product. As a result, many plant-based meats are ultra-processed foods containing dozens of ingredients that may not be easily recognizable. Let's take a closer look at the main culprits behind this complexity. First, we have soy protein isolate, a highly refined ingredient extracted from soybeans. Sodium overload. A 2024 study compared the sodium content of various plant-based meats with traditional meat products. Let's talk about gut health. Some ingredients commonly used in plant-based meat, like methylcellulose and added fibers, can have unintended consequences for our gut health. Is plant-based meat environmentally friendly? There's a common perception that plant-based meat is better for the environment than traditional meat. The marketing hype. It's time to separate fact from fiction when it comes to plant-based meat. Final thought. Plant-based meat can be part of a healthy diet, but it's not automatically better.